The Classic, a CBS News sports special, starts right now.
Welcome to PGA National. It is an exciting second day here at the Honda Classic. Leads to two surprising men at the top of the leaderboard. Lots of talk today about the firm greens. Very few birdies we saw, and we saw almost 70 balls in the water on the Bear Trap. Let's take a look at the leaderboard, and it's Jamie Lovemark and Luke List at the top of the leaderboard. Very surprising. Those two guys have never won on the PGA Tour before. In fact, they used to be Jupiter roommates, and now they will play on Saturday in hopes of winning their first PGA Tour event. Then one stroke back, Webb Simpson, a few other guys who are trying to also win here at the Honda Classic. One of the men you don't see there is Daniel Berger. He was one stroke back after the first round. He shot a tough day today. Actually, he's at 1 under par, but our John Evanson caught up with him after his round.
Here with Jupiter native Daniel Berger. Once again, great to talk to you again. It means you had a great round. How much more laboring was today than yesterday, or less laboring?
It was tough. You know, I got off to a good start, but you know, the back nine is brutal, and you know, the greens got a little bumpy. So you know, pleased to kind of get it in there and you know, give myself a chance at going into the weekend.
We talked yesterday about you and Justin playing together. I mean, 2 days in a row. How much does that help you to have that sort of familiarity?
Yeah, it's nice. We play a lot of golf at home, and it's a comfort zone for sure. And you know, we're at the same score right now, so you never know. We might play it again tomorrow, and you know, hopefully come to Sunday, and you know, we're right in there looking for a championship.
It must feel great playing well in front of the family, friends. I see your girlfriend out there. It's always a treat, right?
It is. Yeah, it really is. And you know, we don't get to do this often, so to have my family and friends come out is really great, and look forward to it every year.
All right, keep going. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Berger, one of only 10 players who are under par so far. Coming up next, we'll take a deeper look at just how tough the conditions were here at PGA National. That's next on Evenings of the Classic on CBS 12.
Classic Hole of the Day Flyover, sponsored by Banyan Cave Resort and Golf.
CBS 12's Matt Lincoln here with you, flying over the Champions Course. Most players will hit iron off the tee on the par 4 16th just to make sure they're not wet or sandy. But that leaves what might be a 200-plus yard approach into the wind towards an elevated green. It's one of Jack Nicklaus's favorite holes.
That was the Honda Classic Hole of the Day Flyover, sponsored by Banyan Cave Resort and Golf.
A 16 gave players fits today, so did a lot of the holes on the back nine here at the Honda Classic. Only 10 players under par going into the weekend. One of those is not the reigning champion. Ricky Fowler was hoping to come back here and win back-to-back Honda Classics, but it would not be for the Jupiter Island resident. Fowler would struggle really throughout. Here are some of the highlights from his second round rather. He finished 36 holes plus 7 for the tournament, missing the cut by 2 strokes. He spoke about the tough greens and winds, and also said it just wasn't swinging his clubs well. Other stars that did not make the cut include Ian Poulter, Patrick Reed, and Luke Donald. Those guys had really difficult days, but for everyone, it was very tough out there to get birdies.
This golf course can be a headache.
Everyone's playing the same greens. And I'll leave it at everyone's playing the same greens.
Firm, dried-out greens here at PGA National have been the target of criticism from many of the golfers here this week.
It's unfortunate that the greens have changed this much in a year. I mean, they typically get, you know, slick and quick on the weekend because they dry out, but at least there's some sort of surface.
Fowler missed the cut. Not surprisingly, some of those that are playing better have been less critical.
They actually roll really nice. There's not a lot of grass on them, but they're still in good shape. It's just they're firm.
And while playing conditions may not be ideal, players understand they are fair.
You know, it's been a couple of weeks where the surfaces haven't been perfect, but it's the same for everyone. And, you know, we'll try as hard as we can the next couple of days and try and make the best of it.
It has been a very tough couple days, but maybe some wind dying down over the weekend. We'll find out from Jeff Berardelli coming up next. You're watching Evenings at the Classic on CBS 12.
CBS 12 News Sports Special, Evenings at the Classic.
And good evening on this Friday. This is meteorologist Jeff Baradelli. Let's talk about your Honda Classic forecast this weekend. It's been breezy. It's going to stay breezy on Saturday with a shower or two. We have a couple of showers on the radar now, but as we head into Sunday, I think the breeze dies down a little bit. High temperature right around 83 degrees. Here's your 7-day forecast where the weekend's always in view. Most of the weekend is nice, but again, remember, it's going to be breezy at least through the first half of Sunday. Then things get better as we head into next week, Matt. Plenty of sun, so if you're golfing next week, a little less wind, so it'll improve by then.
Well, it's maybe after the tournament is over. Still some breezy conditions, I guess, coming up this weekend for the guys. But Tiger Woods has played very well through the breeze and through the wind, even though he talked a lot today about how difficult it was for him to get birdies. Let's take a look at a little bit of his second round today, sporting the hot pink. And this was a huge putt on the 11th hole to save par. And there was a little fist pump in there from Tiger Woods as well. An impressive day for Tiger. He did put it in the water at 15 and lost 2 strokes there, but he finishes at 1 over. He's in a tie for 14th place going into the weekend.
I played, Tom, I really played well today. I played well all day. It was just tough scoring. I mean, it really is hard to make birdies, and at least I found it hard.
Well, it's not just hard on the players who are in the tournament. Of course, it also can be hard on the golf wives. In fact, one wife that our Cara Duffy spoke to actually has it even a little harder than her tour playing husband.
When Alicia Malnati isn't cheering on her husband, you can usually find her here at the Media Center in whatever city the couple's in that week, doing work of her own.
I pack up my computer, so you can set it up anywhere, get internet, and be just like you are at the office.
The better half of Peter Malnati manages 2 jobs out on the road, teaching an online master's level course and working with an organization called the Center for Sport, Peace, and Society.
And we use sport as a way to help empower and create a better world through sports.
On top of that, she's also the vice president of fundraising for the PGA Tour Wives Association.
Whether it's a food bank, Habitat for Humanity, Blessings in a Backpack, there's a lot of events that we do throughout the year that give us an opportunity to give just a little bit back to children and families in need.
Alicia says while professional golf may seem glamorous, it can be stressful, but thankfully her husband makes it easy.
Laugh that if he were an animal, he would be a puppy, and so he is so optimistic and so happy, even through the ups and downs.
Reporting from PGA National, I'm Cara Duffy, CBS 12 News.
Well, we've had a good time getting to know some of the caddies around here on the Honda Classic. Coming up next, John Evanson takes a look at the best of our Caddies Corner. That's after the break.
2007, the first year at PGA National, Boo Weekley missed a short putt on the 72nd hole that would have given him his first PGA Tour win. That caused a Monday 4-man playoff finish. With Weekley and Camilo Villegas out, Mark Wilson nailed a putt that Jose Caceres could not answer. Wilson captured his first PGA Tour victory.
All week long here at the Honda Classic, John Evanson has been going by the driving range and finding out what being a caddy on the PGA Tour is all about. Well, here's a little of what he discovered on our final Caddies Corner.
Joel Stock, best caddy on tour, the best cabs on tour. You might want to pan down.
All right, this bag is stocked. What needs to be specifically in here for it to be happy Ben Crane round 1 on Thursday?
So a couple things. Number 1, probably water.
Water's good. Yeah, he's not a camel. What's in this bag right here that's different, that's not in anyone else's bag out here, do you think? One specific thing, whether it's a toothpick or a lemon slice, anything?
Hopefully not a French fry.
Here, I'll show you something.
Well, let's take a look.
You
can consider whatever it might be. It's a.
This is money. This is his money. I'll hold on to this here. What's the one little thing that's different about this bag than maybe somebody else's bag?
It's lighter.
It's lighter?
Yeah.
Why is that?
He actually takes care of me.
As long as you're there like 5 minutes before they tee off, then it usually works out good. But, just 30 seconds is cutting it a little bit close.
I think I would be a fantastic caddy.
You talk a little too much, but otherwise you'd be okay.
Do you want to know what my caddy move would be? This is the only thing for win.
There you go.
Do you ever do that? Do the finger, the
no,
wet
it's
finger
all-
move?
No, it's always grass. It's always throwing up grass.
Oh, I'm such an amateur. See if I have thick skin. Lay it on.
What kind of a club is that? What do you think you're doing out here? Do you have any chance of continuing being a caddy?
Caddy's quarter. Back to you.
All right, tee times to watch out for tomorrow. It is moving day here at PGA National. Very important day out at the Honda Classic. Tiger Woods and Jason Dufner tee off together at 12:10. Once again, Woods is just 4 strokes off the lead. Justin Thomas and Daniel Berger play side by side for the 3rd straight day, teeing off at 1. And then Luke List and Jamie Lovemark, they are your leaders, and they are teeing off at 1:40. It's starting to rain a little bit here at PGA National. Thanks for the warning, Jeff. But we'll have a lot more from the Honda Classic, and you can watch coverage of the Honda Classic right here on CBS 12 all weekend long.